Here is why Gary O'Neill will be the best replacement for Vitor Pereira as the new Wolves manager. Well, what I mean is Gary O'Neill has probably had the most speculation about becoming the new Wolves manager as of recently on social media. Since Vitor's been sacked, the name that has popped up the most has been Gary O'Neill. A lot of fans have not wanted him, and there's reasons why. There is reasons why, and you can say fair enough. But I don't know. I'm just going to go over some reasons why O'Neill could still be a decent manager for us. Going into the first topic, why did O'Neill get sacked in the first place? He was bad, poor performances, and just we couldn't play football again. Pretty similar to what the situation we're in right now, but I feel like this year has been a lot worse of last year, because last year, realistically, we was only picking up poor performances due to injuries, and I don't know. You can put it down to Fosun not investing properly in the summer beforehand, because O'Neill even told us that we needed a centre back. We knew we needed a centre back, and we didn't buy a centre back. So yeah, I mean, you could say now we've got we've got a lot of centre backs. We've got lots of players on the list like Mosquera, Totti. I mean, Totti was there when we were there. Santi was still there. We've got no additions like Agbadou. We've got Krejci at the moment. The biggest problem at the start was, especially when Mosquera got injured in the Villa game, it didn't help at all. And now we've got the solution to O'Neill's problem is defence, because I mean, going on to another topic, O'Neill knew how to get the best out of players. If you're looking at players like Hwang, he got the best out of Hwang. And Cunha, you see Cunha, the quality he got Cunha in after such a poor performance in his first year. Cunha, look at Cunha now. He's born out at United. I mean, even Neto, even after injury, he did, I would say, fall off a bit. And O'Neill got the best back out of Neto, and now look at him, he's balling at Chelsea again. He just knows how to get the best out of the players, and look at Semedo. Semedo was really bang average under like Lopetegui, but under O'Neill, he got the best out of Semedo as well. And Semedo, since O'Neill's season, well, obviously he's not here now, but since O'Neill's season, Semedo has been unreal. He was unbelievable. And even look at Sarabia as well. Pretty much same as Semedo almost. Under Lopetegui, Sarabia was really awful, I'd say. Really poor player Sarabia was under Lopetegui. But under O'Neill brought the best out of Sarabia. Sarabia was crucial to our little period when we had all them injuries, second half of 23-24 season. Sarabia, he like when we needed him most, O'Neill got the best out of him. And I mean it seems to prove Sarabia stayed consistent, played good under Vitor as well. Vitor seems to get a bit of quality out of Sarabia as well, which is, I know, could be another reason why we could be struggling so much this year, because Sarabia was a quality player. And with players like Larson and Tolu, a player with a quality like Sarabia, he would be perfect in this squad, which is quite poor that we didn't renew his contract or anything. I suppose down to money and wages and stuff like that. He was quite a costly player. He had high wages and high demands, and yeah, Sarabia was one of them, but he was crucial. And also, O'Neill, I mean, he's a type of manager who would give these young players a chance. Like these Mateus Marnes you keep hearing about. Most of us Wolves fans really not seen a single second of Marne. Let's be real. The amount of times we've heard of this guy's name and we've not seen a single second of him. I mean, we haven't obviously seen a single second of him in the Premier or first team, but even like when you look at Vitor, you've got like cup games coming up, and like I know the type of opportunities you would play a player like Marne. But Vitor even mentioned in one of his press conferences that Marne would never get a chance under Wolves under our first team, if the club was in the state that it is, and it's like, it's your fault, mate. That's just poor managing, really. Considering apparently he's such a quality player, surely be able to fit him in. I don't know. I'm not high knowledgeable on that sort of stuff. You guys let me know kind of the scenario it was. Just let me know. O'Neill did publicly put out online and just speak about us, saying like he would never really join a club with such poor ownership or even mention us with under poor ownership and stuff, and like, I don't know. It makes you think he wouldn't come, but then I'm sure if he did get offered the job after being out of a job for almost a year, he would just take it up, wouldn't you? I mean, realistically, I feel like because there's so limited options on the manager market at the moment, even if you to bring O'Neill in as an interim for the short period, well, bring him until just before January, maybe. Bring him, I don't know. Is that a smart idea? I don't know. Maybe if you bring him in as an interim manager between now and like January, maybe. Start of January. So, I don't know, and see how he does, and if he doesn't pick up performances, you've still got time to look out for a new manager in between a time period. And if you don't find one, you've still got O'Neill there to put the team, because realistically he's worked with most of the players before, so he kind of knows what he's doing. It's just the fact it lacks a bit of quality where, like, maybe our attacking, we've lost the qualities of Neto, the Cunha, and even fullbacks. We've lost the 8 Norries, we've lost the Semedos, we've lost, I mean, even our goalkeeper situation still isn't great, like Sarr and Johnston. Johnston's been putting up some solid performances recently, to be fair. I mean, as much as we keep conceding, he definitely is our better goalkeeper at the moment. Andre and Zhao, they've been pretty... They definitely are our best players, but I don't know. Gomez, the whole team is just falling apart. That's why we need a manager like O'Neill, because I don't think O'Neill fell out with any of the players, did he? Because Vitor... apparently he did, and I know O'Neill. If the fans just gave him that backing and the support he needs, he would be unreal. I'm telling you, I don't care. This is from me and Lance to you guys. We called it here first. If we bring O'Neill in, he will save us and clip us if we're wrong, and we'll be stupid. And we probably should do sound really stupid right now, but I really do think O'Neill isn't a bad choice. I think Wolves fans are kind of being a bit unrealistic, because we've seen one leak about Ten Hag, which probably isn't true. I've seen loads of Wolves fans on Twitter and TikTok comments saying, "Oh, why don't we get Ange and these Terzics, Ten Hags?" None of them are coming in. Or I've seen a shout of Pochettino, that old PSG and Tottenham. He's never coming to us, realistically. And I've seen shouts of Lopetegui and Lodge coming back in. Lodge isn't the worst shout, but it's unrealistic. And Lopetegui, why? Lopetegui probably would save us, I suppose, but he's never coming to us. At least O'Neill, you've still got a chance there where he probably could come back. I don't know. It's quite a tough one to speak about, because O'Neill has his reasons of why he got sacked and his poor performances, and then he's got his reasons why he should come back. And I know I'm trying to explain to you, because I've seen so many people they've been asked a question about O'Neill. It's like people are saying, "Would you have O'Neill back?" And I think it was a poll by Expression Store. It was like 90% Wolves fans said no. And then I tried checking the comments. There was no reason behind it. I feel like I just had to make this video to kind of, I don't know, if you lot all think I'm dead wrong and I've said anything wrong, let me know, because I think me and Lance do have a bit of logic behind it, because I don't know, I really do think he isn't the worst choice of a manager, because he will just get the best out of players, especially with players like, look at Tolu, or even a Rodrigo, or like he would get the best out of a player like Rodrigo. And obviously he was there when O'Neill brought Rodrigo in, but I feel like with the style of football he did play, we caught he plays like Lopez and Rodrigo. I feel like the Woods fit into O'Neill's style of football, especially when he was with us. I don't know. Players like Larson's missing out on so much because under Vitor, what style of football did he have? And the style of football, Larson is a player who's built around a team. He can't play for himself. He can't run. He can't play like a Cunha. He can't run and create his own chances. He needs service. That's why players like Sarabia at the end of last season was so crucial in Larson's just scoring, like against Ipswich and like Southampton. You have that player who can deliver it. That's why I felt like Vitor had got it wrong recently as well. And like, O'Neill would play a player like Lopez. Lopez is a player who just delivers and gives you service. And even O'Neill, I think the amount of time I said O'Neill, but he would. Or players like Manetzi, Manetzi's had his off games and he's had his good games, and he just would make him better. Even players like Bellegarde, he actually performed under O'Neill in the 23-24 season. I'm not sure if he played that much, but I think he did, to be fair. But he definitely did perform quite a bit. And I don't know, I just feel like O'Neill, he gets the best out of players, and other than like the Lamina situation, I know it's like one of them times in the club. It's like when the fans aren't behind you and giving you that support you need, the team will kind of fall apart. It's kind of what's happened now. It's like, I don't know, when Lamina was getting all this abuse, I don't think he deserved it. I really don't think he deserved it. It's like, I don't know, when you are giving managers and players stick, and you're going to have more pressure on you, it's not going to be nice. You are going to underperform. But if he had that backing throughout the whole time, he might pick up a performance. Who knows? But I don't know. If he do come back, we've got Chelsea next. You know what happened at Chelsea away with O'Neill. Run it back. We don't have a Cunha, but we have got a Rodrigo and a Ladislav and a Tolu. We've got these players. You know what to do. O'Neill, come in, save our club.